Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Hometown Hero. I've got a league game and a cup game for you today. There's probably going to be quite a few cup games coming up because I've got cup games coming out the wazoo, if I'm completely honest with you. Once again, if you like this, please do let me know. I'm still learning some things about things like mic placement, things like volume, what sounds good. I'm still trying to change bits of my voice because I know that I can sound a bit monotony at times. So please do give me constructive criticism. I am open ears. Open ears? My ears are open. I mean, actually, at the minute they're closed because they're covered by headphones, but you know what I mean. Just get into the show. Alrighty then. So here's the schedule since we last saw each other against Northwood when we won 4-0. We've played quite a few games since then. Our form, as you can see, being a bit iffy. We drew 0-0 with Royston. Let's skip over that one. Then we've got this 3-1 against Takeley in the FA Cup preliminary round. Needed to win that, of course, to meet our goals. I don't think they're a particularly good team. Chris Bacon, Matt Murphy, and Grant McDonald all scored, so we won that relatively comfortable, to be honest. And it's been a pretty decent start to our season there. So we followed that one up with, where are we? A 3-0 against Kempston Rovers in the league. Luke King scored. Roy Lee got a goal. And Danny Clifton scored as well. A new name there. Danny Clifton and Chris Bacon from the last game are new strikers. We followed that up with another win in the league, this one away to Aylesbury United. Luke King nabbing his second in as many games and Roy Lee scoring as well. Then came another cup game, this time the FA Cup first qualifying round. This one against Willand. Matt Murphy got both goals. The first a pretty stunning free kick after 7 minutes, and the second a well taken finish after some good team play. After 59, we follow that into Aylesbury this time, not different to the last one, who aren't particularly good in the league, so it was a disappointment to lose 2-1. Simba Malambo gets the goal, but Danny Williams and a 79-minute Kimran Sampson goal topples us and we lose our first game in the league, which then we immediately follow up 4 days later with a 1-0 victory against AFC's Dunstable. Callum McAllister scoring nice and early there gets us the victory, which again we deserved really. We follow that up. Off we got next. Chalfont St. Peter 1-1. Simba Malambo again rescuing us a point. 40 minutes played when he got that goal. We'd conceded a penalty to Gary Jones in the 31st. Then we follow that up by getting absolutely spanked by Whitehawk 4-0. They're in the Vanarama National or National South or something. Yeah, there we go, National South. So, sort of deserved the defeat. So we move on into Beaconsfield in the league, where again we lose. We've not had great form in the league recently. Lose 1-0. Ollie McCoy in the 75th minute. Sinks us. Uxbridge 3-1 victory. Simba Malambo gets all 3 goals as we win in the league for the first time in, well, I suppose it's only the first win in 3, but Simba Malambo gets all 3 goals and we take the spoils. We follow that up with another defeat in the league, this time to Kidlington, who I believe are doing pretty well in the division at the time. We lose 2-1. Wade Muscott with our goal. We lose in the 92nd minute there as well, so that one was a tough pill to swallow. And then the last game before today's affairs was a 2-0 victory against Petersfield. James Scott, Grant McDonald getting on the score sheet. 17 people watched that game, a massive crowd to witness our 2-0 victory. Today we're going to play Barton Rovers in the league, and then we've got a Greenwich game in the cup for you, which we need to win to achieve our our expectations. So here's the team we're going to play today for the game against Barton. We've got Smith in goal, Stamp left back, Scott Roberts in the middle, King at right back. He's been a revelation for us so far this season. The stats are, a little bit all over the place. 3 crossing, 3 dribbling, not ideal, but his marking and passing are doing pretty well actually for the level, and his tackling is great, to be honest. Stamina of 4 is, I hadn't actually noticed that, so that's not ideal, but he's actually holding up relatively well, to be honest. Then we've got midfield of Murphy, Hood and Muscott as normal. There are 3 better players. You can sort of see how weak the rest of our team is. Luke King, the only other one that sort of really holds up. Wade Muscott, Joe Hood and Matt Murphy really are the stars of this team. And we got McAllister in the AM position. Again, still looking to replace him. Malambo up in the defensive forward and Lee as a poacher. So that's what we're going to play today. Barton Rovers have found it difficult on their travels of late, and I can't see that changing in this game. I've got to go for a Fleet home win. Again, that is some decent confidence there. Where are they in the league? Let's take a look. They're 13th, so you know that's probably, I think that's about where they're expected to be. So let's see how this game goes. We're up in 4th after 11 games. 20 points, but our form isn't ideal. Right, so team talk wise, we're going to tell them to, where is it? Carry on where you finished last match. Let's go with that. Then we've got the old calm. There's more to come. Calm, there's more to come. Calm, there's more to come. That's how we roll around these parts. 3 of them are liking that. They're my favourite 3. They're all going to come out for dinner with me at the end of the game. Win or lose. The rest of them can fuck off, quite frankly. And let's get into the game. Alright, so we line up here. They're starting with an injured player, which is always interesting. And does this one go anywhere? Same as usual, it's probably just going to fade out. We play it back to Smith in goal. Rolls it forward, gives it straight away to Calcutt, and Hood is going... Is that going to be a red? No, it's only a yellow. Oh man, I thought that was going to be... thought that was going to be a very early red there for Hood, but he's just about escaped with only a booking. Coulton now with the long goal kick up. Made it to Stamp, who gets it up to McAllister. Or maybe he doesn't. Muscat gets it back. Up to Malambo. Back to McAllister. Up to Lee. Back to Murphin. Where's Murphin going with it? Plays it up to Muscat. Into King. Whoops. And that's got away. Jay Roberts has got it at the back. He gets it back up to Murphin. Back up to McAllister. Some lovely passing going on. Up to Lee, who backheels. That's a cheeky little backheel there. Gets it out to Stamp on the left. Can we cut it in? There's Lee's open in the middle here. He takes it round one and yes! Lee gets the goal. Claps his way back to the halfway line. We're 1-0 up after just 9 minutes. And to be honest, that's a very well worked goal. Stamp takes that expertly, plays it in. Lee takes it round the one defender and just slides it into the bottom of the goal. Near post, keeper should be doing better there, but we'll take that every day of the week, quite frankly. 20 minutes in, still 1-0 up. We haven't let them have a shot yet. Oh, there we go, jinxed it. First shot. They've had a corner as well. Possession's a lot more even than I was expecting. Hood still rolling with that yellow as well, so we've got to be careful of that. Stamp's got the ball on the left, and from the throw in, it comes into Hood eventually, who gets it to Muscat, plays it up to Malambo. Malambo has space. Where's he taking it? He's taking it the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Up back to King. Out to Hood. Back into Murphin. Out to Muscat. Can he play that through? He does play it into Malambo, who's got the... Oh, look at that. He doesn't even have very good finishing, but he doesn't need it. He curls that one into the bottom corner. We're 2-0 up, and it's Simba Malambo. Oh, look at that. The old... Yeah! Woo! Gets that goal. Look at this. As it comes into him, Muscat plays it forward into Malambo. Just takes one touch to get it out of his feet, and then just curls that round the goalkeeper into the far corner. Expert finish from the big man. We're 2-0 up before half-time. And Malambo is hurt again. He scores and then he gets hurt. That's how he does things. I'm going to see if he can get last till half-time. Because we're just playing so well. Lee's got it over the top. Nope. Gets cut out. McAllister's got it in here again. Plays it out to the injured Malambo on the right-hand side. Who lays it back to King, who is deathly pale, just by the way. He might actually just be an albino. Plays it into Lee there, and Lee's got a second one. We're 3-0 up before half-time against Barton Rovers here. This is turning out to be comfortable. Malambo, the assistant manager, is still complaining about his knock, so I think he's definitely got to come off at half-time. But Lee is able to get a second goal. McAllister with the pass, plays it into Murphin, who gets it into Lee, slides it into the bottom corner, and we're 3-0 up. Can we get into half-time? That's it. I just would need Malambo to last till half-time. Shane Tanner's picked up a booking for them as well. But Joe Hood gets booked in the first minute. Not only is he still on, we haven't had anybody else get booked either. So that's really good. Let's see our team talk. I think we just need to go passionately. I'm very pleased. I think we're good. Not as many of them liked it as I'd have hoped. There you go. Simba Malambo comes off. Put on bacon. Delicious bacon. That's all I can think about. And they have the kickoff. Are they going to get the first highlight of the season from an actual game? Nope. Spoke too soon. Oh, we've got a free kick. Joe Hood's miles out. There's no way he shoots from there. He does, and it comes off the bar. Joe Hood rattles the bar. And Coulton claims it. He was miles out there as well. I am amazed he managed to hit that with such precision. King on the look at it. He's almost the same colour as the lines. I shouldn't make fun of him. You know, it's good for him for making it so far in his career with being see-through. Right, Scott's got it back here. Lays it up. That's a bad miss by the defender. Lee is in. He's got to score that. He hits it straight at Coulton, who knocks it past the post. It's a corner. A relatively easy save for the keeper. Lee had so much time, and I think he sort of panicked with all that extra time there. Right, Stamp's gone for the corner. That's to no one, really. King, is he going to make it? He does make it. I thought he was going to let that go past him there for a second. He was sluggish. He's going the wrong way, and it fades into nothing. 16 shots in 63 minutes. That's not bad at all, is it? Right, now Hall has got the throw in. Plays it into Dawkins. That's a lovely cross. Scott gets rid of it. Back to Bailey. Plays it out to the right hand side again. Hall again. Lots of space. He cuts it. Oh, he doesn't cut it. I thought he was going to get on that, but no. Murphin gets there. Plays it out, but it doesn't really... That looks like obstruction there. We run into the ref, and that allows Farrell to get on the end of it. He plays it up to Ryan. That's a peachy cross, and that's bad by Smith. Youngs with the easiest finish. Smith, man, that is what a 17-year-old goalkeeper in this league will get you. The occasional... I just have to accept that that's going to happen. It's a good job we're 3-0 up when it does happen. But... look at that. He needs to be doing better with that. That is really poor. Let's just hope they've got 20 minutes and they're still 2 goals down. So let's just let's bring on Grant McDonald, I reckon. Last game we saw he came on as a super sub. Do I bring him on? Or do I bring on a defender and just try and see it out? Nope. I'm gonna bring him on. I'm gonna take off Joe Hood. I'm going to put McAllister back into midfield. Put McDonald as the AMC. Stop Hood getting sent off. Give McDonald, the youngster, a little bit of run out again. No, they're coming forward again. It's over the top. Stamps kept him on. Calcutt is in. Is it going to be 3-2? He's put it wide. Oh, that is an absolute let-off. And I can unclench my bumhole because that was closer than it should have been. It's... still 3-1. We've got 10 minutes left. McDonald's got the free kick wide out here. That's a lovely ball in. Can we get on the end of it? Locke gets it. It's into Lee. Plays it back to McDonald. Plays it into Scott here, who I don't really want my centre-back to be having it there. Plays it to McDonald. We've got loads of space down the right, but he plays it behind King. Plays it back to Roberts. Into McAllister. We're going the wrong way. Look at the space. Can we play it in? Roberts, that's a beautiful pass. King's got it. Look at... McDonald! McDonald is broken into the middle and has scored our 4th goal. That's twice now. He's come on both games we've seen. He's scored in both of them from almost identical, sort of mirrored goals. The other one was from the left. This one from the right. King in so much space down the right-hand side. And he says, screw you, 3 crossing. I'm going to put in a peach of a ball. And McDonald really cannot miss from there. So it's 4-1. We're comfortably ahead. Let's just see the game out now, really, with 10 minutes to go. Muscat's booked. That's dodgy, but can we do anything? I've gone into the wrong screen. How do I get back to the actual window? Pitch. There we go. Okay. Yes? Yeah, sorry, that is the right screen. That is. Now I take make a substitution. Do I bring on Danny Clifton? I mean, Lee's on 2 goals. I kind of don't want to take him off when he's almost on a hat-trick. Maybe this is where I do bring on that centre-back. Roberts is tiring. Let's take him off. He's only 17 as well. My average age is something mental, like 21. Let's just give Sharp a little bit of a run out. And I don't even think we're going to get another highlight. This should close it out here. Sharp with the free kick. Plays it out to Stamp, who just rolls it into the midfield. And really, we just want to see the game out. Back to Muffin. It's behind Muffin, man. That is... I need to work on that on the training ground. Get the old cones out. Do a little bit of running around the cones. Maybe some You don't have the technical ability to be making a pass like that. Why are you even trying it? Keep it simple and on the floor. That's what I drill into these guys. Man. So again, it's a good job we were 4-1 up when you're trying to pull off passes like that. Alright, so that's a pretty decent victory. Actually, I know I have a little bit of a round there at the end, but that's a decent victory. I'm very pleased. And let's just go on and see you next game. Alright, so here we are, ready for game number 2. It's against Greenwich, and as you can see, we've swapped to a 4-4-2. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. The first is, as you can see, I've lost both Hood and Muscat. One to suspension, one to injury, so I don't actually have the midfielders needed to play the 3 in midfield, really. I've also lost Malambo 5 to 6 weeks with a twisted ankle. It's a pretty severe twisted ankle. That's actually his second major injury this season as well, which is why we brought Chris Bacon in the first place. Tim Laidler also can't play, so that's why we've got a not very good guy on the right wing. I accidentally let him play in an under-18s game, so we've got Jones playing out here on the right. He can't play very well out there at all. He's more of an attacking midfield, like an attacking winger. So we've got Bacon and Lee up top. Lee, not doing too badly. By the way, if in different episodes you see the numbers change, it's because I've got a different save where I change the attribute totals, and sometimes I forget to change them back. Let's get into the game. Greenwich have enough quality to see off Fleet today, and there could also be a few goals on show. The absence of Wade Muscat and Joe Hood will also hit Fleet hard. Bloody right it will. Alright. Get past this bit again, and then we can start editing episode 2. Alright, let's see. Leave them where they left off. Ah, man, none of them like that. But we played really well last game. Oh my god, they don't like any of this, okay? Alright, guys. You're now my favourites. Let's get into the game. This is pretty much the 4-4-2 as well. It's set up to be very defensive. Very sort of counter-attacking. Long ball. Very direct. So I don't expect to have A, much possession, or B, too many chances. And immediately we give it away, and there we go, fades into nothing. We're away from home, so ideally I either nab one on the break and win 1-0, or we take this back to our ground, back to Calthorpe Park, and beat them at home. Hold on, is that Mark Clattenburg reffing as well? That's got to be a bug with like the database, because there's no way Mark Clattenburg would be reffing the FA Trophy preliminary round. Unbelievable. Okay, so we're 25 minutes in. We've limited them to 0 shots on target. That is not bad. We've only had 2, in fairness. That's a interesting free kick. Roberts takes it away. That's just an absolute smashing tackle. Just crunches him properly. He plays the long ball up, and Lee is in. Can Lee do anything with it? He's through on goal. He's missed a goal like that last time. He's hit the bar. I think he's hit the joint between bar and post. And I mean, that is exactly what this tactic is set up to do, and it hasn't worked. It doesn't even count as a clear-cut chance. I don't know how much more clear-cut you can get. Literally through on goal, nobody else near him, but it's 0-0. Still, I mean, we're not losing. That's the entire point of this formation. Let's see if we can we get through to half-time. They've had their first shot. There you go. Man's got the goal kick. He plays it up to Patrick, to Pritchard, into Sweeney, and Murphin. Murphin. No. Oh my god. That's a flourish. Look at that, Mark Clattenburg. Go away. Here's the red card. Away with you. Oh man, what do we do now? Do we... I mean, we have to play for the draw now. I mean, we need to get into a second game. So we're going to take off Bacon, put Sharp centre back, play 5-3-1, I reckon. The famous 5-3-1. Do we keep him as a... No, but I don't know what to change him to. I reckon maybe we just leave him. We do kind of need a defensive player in there, but we don't... If we play support, he'll probably go too far up. We'll leave him as defend. We'll bring Lee into the middle here. Keep playing him as a poacher. Maybe still we get something on. Do we have any Do we have anything to change in terms of instructions? I think we play pretty much ideally how we want already. Maybe we don't want to clear ball to flanks anymore, but I'm going to leave it on. Just to, again, that sort of allows us to get up into the channels. Let's just keep that. We won't change anything there. I already like how it works in that sense. Now we're just playing 5 at the back. We've got 45 minutes to get through this as well. That was stupid by Matt Murphy as well. And I believe we'll double check when we get out of this. Well, let's just give the guys their let's keep their heads up here. But I'm fairly certain when we get back into the game, we'll see that Murphy, of course, when we get past this, struggling there again. When we get past the opening, there we go. Matt Murphy booked 36 minutes, sent off 39 minutes. Maybe he had somewhere to be. Just, all right, boss, I'm off. I've got my missus has organised a barbecue for this afternoon, and I got to get off home. And away he goes. He's just trotted off down the tunnel. He's put his suit on. I don't know actually. Would they wear suits at this level? Well, that's a good cross in. McDonald and Smith claims it. We're riding our luck here. But Smith claims it. Would they wear suits? I'm not entirely sure they would. Either way, he's put his trackies back on, and he's popped off to have a bevy down at a barbecue with his missus. I mean, you can't really block young love, can you? It's difficult to be mad at him when he's it's a relatively new missus as well, so he's got to keep her happy. It is a little bit frustrating that she's booked this barbecue right in the middle of a game, but I'll have a talk with her after the game. Right, Sweeney's got it. Oh, we've let that get all the way through. Loizu's gone back along to Stockford, who's into the box. He's hit the post. Clear it, get rid of it. Stamp gets rid of it. They've rattled one off the post now as well. It rolls across the goal line and Stamp gets rid of it. So it's still 0-0. They've now had 12 shots. We've had 6. We haven't even tested their goalkeeper. That's how ineffective we've been. Saying that, we are 87 minutes into the game. And I wouldn't say cruising probably isn't the right word, but comfortable. 91 minutes. Let's just clear this now, Smith. Just up the pitch and away. Let's just get rid of it. There we go. Doesn't even get to take the kick. Just 0-0. It's what we're going with. It just wasn't our day. A few of them like that. Alright, so there we go. 4-1 win, 0-0 draw. Not a bad set of games here. We're going to come back for the Farnborough and Histon games, I think, if possible. The Farnborough game, obviously our arch rival. Histon, very close to the top of the league. So, see you then. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please do let me know. Leave a little comment down below telling me what you liked or what you didn't like, what I could improve on. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.